Personal story segment tonight. As you may remember, President Obama recently did a reality show with a guy up in Alaska. Responding to that, comedian David Spade, who you may remember from Saturday Night Live and a bunch of movies, said this.
I criticized Obama because I thought, you know, a president should have a little more dignity than... I mean, I realized that Woodrow Wilson went on Dancing with the Stars once, but what president's doing reality shows? It just sounds weird to me, you know what I mean? It's just too much.
Mr. Spade is the author of a brand new book called David Spade is Almost Interesting, and he joins us now. So I read your book yesterday, and it's not almost interesting. It's good.
My God.
It's a good book.
You struggled through it? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's start with politics now. If you criticize President Obama in this town, in L.A., maybe some people don't hire you. Are you aware of that?
I don't know if it goes that far. I do know that it is a very democratic town, of course. I'm not a super political guy. That was David Spade, political comedian, one day only. I was just coming out of a bar drunk and...
Yeah, but you notice things. I mean, that's what you do.
Sure.
Observance, humor. But what I noticed is the following people who are on Saturday Night Live: Miller, Victoria Jackson, Norm Macdonald, Jay Moore, Rob Schneider, Adam Sandler, Colin Quinn, John Lovitz. You know them all.
Wow.
All of them, in recent years, have gone more conservative and have said things. And it's almost like an epidemic. It's like the swine flu. You guys have all caught this. How did that happen?
I don't know, because I'm still somewhere in the middle. I feel like I grew up in Arizona, and it was Republican, and I didn't even know it. I mean, when you grow up, you don't know. I got a shotgun when I was 10. I asked for a Nerf. I got a deer rifle. And so I'm in a world where I guess it is Republican, but no one talks about it.
And you don't do a lot of political humor.
And I do not. I stay away from it on purpose.
When you see Miller on The Factor, because you're a friend of Miller, and Miller helped you, and you were very kind to Miller in the book. He helped you.
He did help me.
When you see Miller on The Factor, is this the same guy that was on Weekend Update with the long crazy hair?
No, that's the funny thing is people switch. I mean, they said Trump switched over. I love Dennis, and it was a very bold move to switch over because I got so much hate off that Obama thing, and I'm just being funny. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, it was harmless. Now, how did you get the hate? On the internet?
Yeah, where it matters, Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Right. So the people who like Obama didn't want you making fun of them.
Well, they made it, the story when it got out and it trickled out got so serious, like a photo of me like this, and it's like, David Spade hates the press. Yeah.
Right.
And I was just saying, he's on a reality show, he's above us. I mean, it was sort of a compliment. I'm saying, we're idiot actors down here.
And it was very informative because I didn't know Woodrow Wilson did appear on Dancing with Stars. I mean, I didn't know that.
That was the drunk part of it coming out, joking.
I wish I had seen that episode. When you grew up, you had a hard upbringing. Your father left the family. You didn't have any money. You had two brothers. Your mom had to work. But you made it. You made it. That, I always tell people, look, this is why this big nanny state, we should really question it, because it's really about you and your drive, and you're willing to take chances, and you're willing to develop the talent you were given by God. Yeah. That's really what it's about, and you're a good example of that.
Yeah. Is that a question, or should I just applaud?
That basically is O'Reilly ruminating, all right? But if you're wise, you'll go along with it.
I love it.
Yeah.
No, and you were saying about the SNL people, I was thinking about that when I had heard that before. I think, like my mom said, when you're younger, you're Democrat. When you get older, you get Republican. I don't know why she said, but she says you get money. And at the beginning, I think you're saying, I want to help the world. And then when you get older, you try to think it through and say, I have money. Where is it going? Is it going to the right places? And blah, blah, blah. Republicans get a bad rap. I don't know where I fall. I think it's hard to pick such a clear side when there's transgender now, and people don't even like to say male or female.
Yeah,
it's like,
and I don't know how the transgenders are going to go to the voting booth. I don't know whether there's a special booth or they can go to all booths. I don't know. But one final thing, I don't think a guy like you is going to vote for Bernie Sanders. Because you were poor, you made your money the hard way, you earned it, all right, and you want to give Bernie now 80% of your dough? Do you?
Is it up to 80?
Well, it's whatever Bernie wants it to be that day.
Good Lord. Yeah, it's, I feel it's already high and no one can complain. I don't complain, but I would rather keep it a touch under 80 if possible.
Yeah, because you made it.
Yeah, I mean, there is that to say, and nothing against everyone else. It's a fine line. I like pieces of everybody, and I don't like that piece of him.
All right. The book is
safe enough.
David Spade is Almost Interesting.
Oh, it's a real fun one, yeah.
Okay. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you, buddy. It's nice to see you.